Greetings, welcome to my channel, Solutionista. Today we have a choir of angels on September 16th, 2020, and it just so happens to be my birthday, so I thought I'd pull a card for all Virgos from each deck and one zodiac sign as well per deck to match through the choir of angels. So I've got them all categorized here, and reach into a bowl and see who I get first. And we'll just do a quick reading from each one. And we'll start with Virgo, since it's Virgo season. We have Spirit. So that is right here. We will pull a card for Virgo and a card for Virgo. So these are messages from Spirit or angels. And let's just see what they say. For Virgo, what message comes through for Virgo today, 2020, September 16th. Okay. These are like postcards. 2 cents from heaven, that says. With love. There's a bird. That's a swallow. That's what carries souls beyond. So this is a message from somebody who's passed at this point. Dear you, and this is for all Virgos, there is always more than one side to an argument. 2 sides, if not more, to every story. And hundreds of ways to be right. Be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. So that's for one Virgo, or some, or all. It could be you understand that today. It could be you understand it in the future. Or it could be that you understand it as a past situation. I'll just put it like that. I don't know if it'll stand up. Yeah, no. Can't stand in the clouds, right? And then let's pull for Virgo again, because we're starting with Virgo. What messages from Spirit do Virgos need to hear? And the feeling I got with that too, as I was reading, is that it appears Virgo has been trying to prove themselves, or not purposely, because that's not really in a Virgo's nature. They just tend to go about their business with good intention for the most part. But I feel there's been challenge. And we have a jumper on that. So I feel as well what that message is saying is allow the challenge, but don't take it on. Accept that people will challenge, and that's their prerogative, but go about your business. So here's the next message for Virgo. We've got postcard. What does that say? What does that say? You are love. I'm sorry about the focus. Yeah, there we go. You are love. With love. Oh, love is coming is what I immediately see, but it could very well be to yourself as well. So, dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit made love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Okay, so the feeling I get from that card specifically is, like I had mentioned earlier, Virgos tend to do things in their better judgment, through their heart of hearts. Virgo is the healer of the zodiac. So, there's exceptions to every rule, of course, and there's a whole bunch of other parts to a star chart. But for the most part, it appears by both of these messages from beyond that Virgo needs to remember who they are, and who they are is pretty magnificent and absolutely just the thing that, how can I say that nicely? I don't want to be arrogant because it's totally far from it, but Virgo's what makes the world go round. Love what makes the world go round, as they say, right? So just keep on being you, Virgo. And, one thing that stuck out strongly in this one, let's see here. Love thrives when you focus on it. Okay, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. And that's the truth, right? Virgo tends to try so hard to people please. And sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes it's about giving your essence to a situation or a person and then letting it go and letting them do with it what they will, whether it's today or 10 years from now. And so on that note, I'd like to wish Virgos a very happy birthday and hope all is well and everything is taken care. And as far as cards from Spirit have to say for Virgos, take care of yourself and remember that you are love. You are love. So anything that is in your life should match you in that regard. And if it doesn't, that's fine. It's not your job anymore to make people love. It's a matter of letting go and just carrying on to the next. And now we'll pull one for Libra and Virgo. Archangel Oracle. Let's see, where is that? Archangel Power. Oh, Archangel Oracle. Here we go. Libra. And What has the Archangel Oracle to say for Virgo and Libra? So we'll do Virgo first. Archangel Oracle. Oh my goodness. And that's good that the two are down. We're just going to take one for each. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And see, when it says God, if you're of a different faith, or if you're an atheist, that's fine. Everything goes here. You just take that word and design it how you believe. Everything's fine. And so let's look at this a little further. Archangel Sandalphon. See, look at the wings with their gold, sorry, not gold. It's very magenta. So this is kind of like the chakra level between heaven and earth, so to speak. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. That tells me, Virgo, you're doing great. Open your arms to receive. That tells me, Virgo, you tend to not receive, you tend to give. But now it's time to receive. And on that note, I'll let that be. That was for Virgo. Now let's do Libra. Libra. Perfect one for Virgo in their birthday season. Making an effort to receive. Now let's focus on Libra. Libra, there it is. We have healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. And see, we've also got in here, this is, the caduceus, I believe it's called, for healing. So this is a medicinal card. So there's possibly some Libras that this is speaking to that have given their all lately. Who knows, might be on the front lines, might be just in their own home, which is no less of a feat. It might be to their own personal self. Again, that's no less of a feat. It's a trying time right now. So Libra, what this is telling you is make some changes during this Virgo time. Virgo is the healer of the zodiac, and Virgo's the herbalist of the zodiac. I'm not telling you to necessarily, eat herbs, but I am telling you to indulge in a health regime to help you out, to give you more of what you require for you at this particular point. These angel wings are golden, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is always starting something new, beginning again, creating business, creativity galore. So in order to do stuff like that, you're going to need to have a strong, healthy mind, body, and soul. All right, and that's that for Libra. Now, let's go on to the next, and I'll pull another message, another category. Here we go. And this one will be for Scorpio and Virgo. Let's see. What have we got here? Oh, Archangel Michael. I believe that's over here. Archangel Michael. And ironic, I see I just got a phone call from a Michael. Okay. Archangel Michael. What have we got to say to Virgo, Archangel Michael? Archangel Michael. What have we got to say for Virgo? Archangel Michael. There it is. Again, when I say God, it's whatever you believe in of your highest self, your creator, that which you come from, etc. From Archangel Michael, God is in charge. My prayer: Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. Ooh, that's heavy. That's, we're looking at a very plaguing situation that's been in your crown chakra, your mind, and your third eye as well, I see in there. And it has possibly, for some people, to do with children. And in other respects, it has to do with, what you're trying to take care of in life, or what you're responsible for in life, what you're bringing in, and what is created by you. And, I don't want to get new agey, because not all things are created by you, even if it appears to be created by you. The underlying nature of, for example, birth came way before you did. But we sometimes fall into, something bigger than we realize it is, or when we get into it, it's not as big as it started, and stuff comes out of it that we weren't prepared for. I feel like this is the situation. I feel like you have a lot that you're dealing on, and when Archangel Michael is with you, you know how that saying goes. Even though you don't realize or see, as long as you're trying, as long as you're putting your efforts out, regardless of whether you're getting there or not, that good intention is being overseen by Archangel Michael, who carries you through when you can't carry yourself. That's how it goes, right? So keep doing, and you've got some you've got some support. It's meant to come together. Whatever it is, it's meant to harmonize. And let's see for Scorpio, what has Archangel Michael come to tell Scorpio? Oh, there it is. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. My prayer: I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. So this is Scorpio's prayer. Now let's look at what's going on inside of here. So we've got a unicorn, we've got an angel, we've got the messenger bird. Let's see here. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance. So right there, it's saying that, Scorpio, you might have a situation that you feel is not real. It's so out there that it's not real, and it feels surreal is what I hear. And inside of that situation, you're developing new feelings, new thoughts, new ways of acting, behaving, reacting, responding. And those may or may not be, understood by you or accepted by you. And if we don't understand and accept things, then we can't face them with grace and acceptance as it asks for in the prayer. And the intention here, Scorpio, that you're asking is so that you can be lovingly honest with yourself I feel like you're up against a huge challenge that you might not let everyone know, and you're afraid. But also how you relate to others and how others fit into that challenge is what I also see. So you're asking for help with all of that. And just to understand how it works, it says, "Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength." When you believe it, when you believe that what you ask for is received, you're on a different wavelength. You're in the choir of angels. Because, good intention and generous nature of goodness is what calls upon the tools that are there for us, or the support that is there for us, or the courage that we require for inside. And it will come. And that is for Scorpio and Virgo from Archangel Michael. So I'll move on to the next one now, which will be Sagittarius. And let's see what they get. I was going to put the cards in these, but there's no real use because they don't stand up on the cloud here, also known as the bed. Okay. What does this little piece of paper say for Saggy? Ooh, Angelarium. Whew, all right. I believe this one is over here. Angelarium. Sagittarius. Let's see. With Virgo and Sagittarius from the Angelarium. What does the Angelarium have to say to Virgo today? What does the Angelarium have to say to Virgo today? Angelarium have to say to Virgo today? There it is. These are very different energy. So let's try to focus here. Come on, Mama. Okay, why can't I focus there? Come on. You can do it. Oh, come on. I will tell you, it is Keter, the crown, spirituality. So the Angelarium. Not sure why I can't focus. Keter, the crown, spirituality. So the first feeling I have here, is the bone structure. And this is the Angelarium. So these are deep, deep cards of meaning, in depth. Oh, I love the fact that there's a dark moon over this being, Keter, in here, because today is the dark moon. It's the last day of this moon before we have a new moon tomorrow, and the moon is in Virgo today. So there is energy that you can attain through this dark moon today, Virgo. And the energy that a person typically does, or nature typically does during the dark moon, it's quiet time. It's time to release. It's time to reflect upon all that was in the time before, and you can look at the time before a couple ways. You can look at it as the whole month moon time prior, or you can look at it, if it's your birthday, like it is mine, you can look at it as the whole year prior. Reflect on all that was, bid it peace, bid it goodbye, and notice that there is nothing left of the past. It'll start tomorrow on a new moon cycle. right? And so you're bidding peace to, I wish I could focus more with this, to all that was. There we go. Maybe if I put it further away, interestingly enough. And let's have a quick little gander at what the book has to say for this one. So we've got Keter. Let's see. Just to get any keywords that I might have missed with rare cards like this. And it helps us to here we go. Helps us to understand. And so, ooh, oh my word. Oh, this is trippy. Okay. Keter, the words that come with it is corona, espiritualidad. Okay, this is in Spanish. Hang on. Wild. Okay, where's English? Okay, come on. That tripped me out. These seem to be somewhat in order of English. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. The crown. Wow. Spirituality. The first emanation, the first utterance, the font of energy through which Ein Sof emanates into the universe. The crown sits above the head and embodies that which is beyond our comprehension. One must envision Keter not as an object that can be perceived, but as the light that is cast upon it. I love that. Keter's light is beyond knowability, a timeless expanse of pure consciousness. Only through respect for our own limitations do we begin to see the shadow of its nature. Only through respect of our own limitations do we begin to see the shadow of its nature. It is the dark orb beyond which lies the infinite. Oh yes, this I know. As the highest point on the tree, and then we're talking about the tree of life, all continuums cascade downward from it. Wow. Keter stands in contrast to Malkuth, who rests at the very bottom of the tree. The span that lies between them measures the complete distance from the most spiritual to the most physical aspects of our existence. Journeying downward from this point, all other emanations become increasingly close to our present experience, found in spiritual epiphany, faith, and humility. Oh my gosh, Virgo. What an incredible time frame and level choir that you are at. Wow. And so you're basically in pure spiritual reception right now. Let's call for Sagittarius. Angelarium. Sagittarius. Angelarium. Sagittarius, it's right there. We have Bina. Oh my gosh. These ones are hard to focus through this camera system. I'm just going to read it first. Bina is the left eye and knowledge. And wow, it's right off the bat. I get the feeling that Sagittarius, you are offering all of you to receive something back that will fulfill you. Let's quickly grab the book here. I think that's going to be close to the beginning. Right it is. Left eye, knowledge. The third emanation, a flow of light that pours into the world. a candle whose flame may light another without diminishing its own. Bina seeks not only creation but purpose. She is a flare of pure intent that blossoms from the heart of existence and out into the world. Her energy brings with it a desire for knowledge. She is the force that churns all the potential from higher emanations into a form that can be received by our consciousness. Oh, wow. So you're getting a download of awareness. The white orb illuminates the way forward. Bina sits atop the pillar of severity, heading the feminine aspect of the diagram, creating a perfect balance with Hokmah at her side. Together they represent a continuum of psychic understanding. You're coming into your own big time right now, Sagittarius. While Bina represents the power of knowing, Hokmah reveals the power of not knowing. So this is the power of knowing. One acts as a vessel as the other fills that vessel, giving it purpose. So you're the vessel right now. You're having all the knowing come to you at this particular time, and I suppose you'll find out later what for. Found in learning, shared experience, and creation. Ooh, so some of you out there have a mission calling, is what I feel. Sagittarians. Thank you. That was really incredible. And so let's do the next one. What have we? And this will be for Capricorn. Let's see. And we've got something power. Archangel power. Here we go. Archangel power cards for Capricorn and Virgo. Power cards. So first let's read for Virgo. Oh my goodness. We're just going to take the top card. We have the Seven of Ariel. I think it's because it's getting darker in this room here. Okay, well, maybe I'm just going to read the words first. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. The Seven of Ariel. It's for Virgo. So where you find yourself, Virgo, or what you're involving in is a good choice, is what that definitely says. You know, it's productive. Look at how the background angel here blossoms all that grows for you. And this, you don't have to be a male or a female. This is not about the sex of this card. It's just for Virgo. And it's basically saying that you've done some work lately, or you've been preparing steps, and that preparation is good. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Don't lose, your fortitude and all of that, because you are seeing clearly. There's the crystal on your staff. You're going forward. You've got productive tendency. You're grounded. Everything is wonderful and blossoming. You're going in the right direction. And there's love that you are doing. You're loving what you're doing. Okay, and then let's get one for Capricorn from Archangel Power for Capricorn. What has the Archangel Power cards got to tell Capricorn today? Ooh, we've got Justice. Hang on. Yeah, focus is an issue today. Number 8, Archangel Raguel. Raguel? Raguel, Raguel. So if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. If I'm pronouncing it right, blessed be. So let me just read the card. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Well, Capricorn, it looks like you've got, a situation that you're trying hard to stay inside. Fight for justice and equality. It may not be just where you're at. It could be a mental situation, or an emotional situation. Because this is, with the color purple here, this is definitely something that's on your mind strongly. And with the strong sense that it says here, fight for justice and equality, don't let yourself be taken for granted. And on that note, too, it feels as though, because number 8 sometimes is work, right? And if we're talking with the angel cards at this particular time, you can look at 8 as above, so below. What is supposed to be will be, and the justice is absolutely going to come. But you must stay strong to what your focus is. It says straight, fight for justice and equality. So if you're trying to fight for equality, what are you equalizing? What are you showing that you're equal to? What do you equal? Your behavior equals. If you have excellent behavior, this is an example, then you will have excellent results in equal measure returned to you, because that's what you're presenting, that you're asking for. But if your behavior is, offhand or what have you, then expect offhand results. So whatever you give, you're going to get, is what this says. But it says a lot more than that. It says don't give up. So I really do feel like this is something that you've weighed out carefully, planned for carefully, put yourself out there carefully, put yourself and what you choose that you want up on a pedestal, and you're trying to match that. You're trying to say, look, I can be up on this pedestal with you. This says a lot. But the bottom line of what it says is, outside of don't give up, because don't give up means that it's possible. But the bottom line of what this says is you're definitely trying to belong to a situation or a person, place, thing, situation, and you will, as long as you model the exact same frequency of that person, place, thing, or situation. That's beautiful for Capricorn. And now we'll go on to the next, which will be Aquarius. So thank you for this one. Archangel Power. And let's do Aquarius. Aquarius. And let's see what we've got here. We have got Romance Angels, Aquarius. Ooh la la. The Romance Angels. Aquarius, romance. Oh, wow. But first we'll do Virgo in Aquarius. Oh my goodness. First we'll do Virgo from the Romance Angels. Virgo. Hmm. Oh my, honeymoon. Aw, Virgo. Straight up, if there are Virgos that have got married, or, people who got married in Virgo season, I will extend it to that inclusion as well, because absolutely that works. But for Virgos, on another note, let's look at what this shows. It shows the full moon. That's when our emotions and feelings are at their peak. It's when we want love, and we want all the beauty and harmony that it brings. We want smooth sailing. This is, Venus, which we won't talk about Venice in reality right now. We'll talk about the stigma of Venice, which is very romantic, very lovely, being catered to, not have to work for your love, having a beautiful, peaceful time. Now let's see what it says. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this is for Virgo, and we are in the Virgo season. And so any sign in their season tends to have a different experience than the rest of the signs. It's not always super duper bliss, but there are, inspirational moments for sure that spark a change. And so this is a very good, marker to understand what change needs to come for Virgo and what is being offered by the choir of angels. And it just so happens the romance angels, so our beautiful Virgos, really do require some romance, which doesn't surprise me. Virgos are the healers. They give, 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 give. They do. They run themselves for everybody. And I think they're gonna get some honeymoon given back to them. Honey from the moon of love. Beautiful. So let's do for Aquarius. What do the romance angels have to tell Aquarius today? Aquarius, romance angels, Aquarius today. Oh, there it is. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And see, let's look at Aquarius as both of these people, or angel and person. If this is Aquarius, I feel like that's what you're being given, is what you've longed for, is someone. Just 1 second. There we go. You've longed for someone to just intrinsically and sweetly and perfection and non-problematic just take you and love you and cherish you and see you and highlight you and remind you what your beauty is. And this is saying that you're going to get that. You are longing for passion, and your passion is going to be given from the choir of angels. And then let's quickly look and see if this was the gift from the angels to Aquarius as this one. And Aquarius, this is telling you that you are the passion, and you are given the gift to be able to exercise it now. Of all that you are, in every way, shape, or form. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow yourself to be all that you are, because you're an angel of passion. Your passion is angelic. That's, beautiful. And people are absolutely swept away by you when you are your angelic self. So that's a beautiful gift coming for Aquarius from the romance angels. Now we'll go to the next, which will be Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Pisces receives these little tiny papers. Angel Tarot. Where is that? Right in front of us. Pisces and Virgo from the Angel Tarot. So first we'll do Virgo from the Angel Tarot. Virgo from the Angel Tarot. Oh, I am told to cut the deck and take the bottom. Oh, ooh la la. Yes. 10 of Pentacles. I'm having a difficult time with the focus. I'm sorry, it's because the light is changing outside. This says support. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is also, you know, the color is green and blue, which is healing and speaking. So basically what this is saying for Virgo is the Angel Tarot is saying that there may be Virgos who are concerned about their financial picture at this particular time. This is telling you right now that it's going to be supported. It's going to, and there's a few different methods that it'll come by. And it's going to give you everything that you require. 10 of Pentacles is definitely, you are, healthy, wealthy, and wise through the coming winter months for us northern hemispheres, and for the southern hemispheres, you've got what it takes to nurture and really grow and be supported in all of your lush ventures. So this is actually really powerful in that whatever you're involved in, Virgo, the 10 of Pentacles from the Angel Tarot says it is lucrative and sustaining and nurturing and healthy and growing. Beautiful gift. Happy birthday. Now let's pull for Pisces from the Angel Tarot. Pisces from the Angel Tarot. Pisces from the Angel Tarot. And there it is. Which one is it? It's this one. Oh, Pisces, 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 Pisces. What have we got here? The Three of Swords is heartache. But being that it comes from, being that it comes from, the archangels and the angels, and it says that they've seen your heartache. They've seen you try over and over again. And, there's the feeling here that because of the wings, you are surpassing where you've been. You are getting ready to, soar once again. And although it's been trying, although there's been setbacks, although there's been, crossed swords, which means blocks, right? Or can't go any further, stuff like that. That's definitely part of your life and significant and not part of your future. 3 is change in some respects. It's the first number that talks about how to change. So you have spoken, because swords is a lot of Uh, it's a lot of voicing, right? Swords are words and such. And it's a lot of voicing, and it's crying, and it's grieving, and it's, you know, this is what has caused your situation to change. You've had a lot of heartache. It's time for your heartache to pass, and see how all the other cards wanted to, present what's ahead. Look at all of what's ahead. It's yet to be known, so it's not what was. That's actually really beautiful. I'm very grateful to, relay that message to you, because it's saying that all that you have gone through, yes, indeed, it's been very difficult and trying and heartbreaking, in a lot of respects. Not that you've only gone through that, but there's certain things that have created that. And the future does not hold that. The future is yet to be known. So, on that note, I will move on to the next one, because that is a beautiful blessing for Pisces. And now we're going to go on to Aries. Aries. What have we got for Aries? Aries. Metatron. Oh my word. The big message. Aries and Virgo for Metatron. Okay, so let's just... I think I have to take the whole box apart to get this out, I believe. And that's fine. There we go. Metatron. Beautiful. And so, Metatron, what have you come to tell? Wow. I can't take two, but I'm going to take this as the two that we are calling for, which is Virgo and Aries. So Virgo, wake up call. Trying to focus it. Just going to read the words. Listen and take note. Oh, so Virgo, this is a clear-cut message to say you're going to hear what Metatron has come to tell you. It could be through me for some of you. It could very well be through any other media, any other means, the radio, the people on the street, your kids, your friends, your neighbors, your loved one, the news, the TV shows, the movies, anything that stands out to you for the next, and this is number 11, we'll say for the next 11 days, Virgo, you will hear messages that are Metatron speaking to you. And it could be tones as well that give you shivers in your body, as this angel blows the conch shell. That's incredible. So you will know. You don't have to, try hard to listen. You will know because it will stand out to you. That's how the hearing of a message works. And that'll be Metatron, which is, in biblical senses, Metatron is the messenger of God, right? The voice of God. But in other beliefs, Metatron is the sound that we hear. It's the thunder, it's everything we hear in nature. It's the greatest sound, right? It's the sound that we love. If we love a beautiful song, that's Metatron. If we love a baby's laughter, that's Metatron. All of these things are meant to connect you to life and loving and future. And so then Aries has number 45, endings. You are held. Oh boy. So the first thing that I received there is not a devastating situation. Even though it looks like it's the end completely, but the truth is, it's the end of what was. And look, I even feel like this, the darkness is coming in. So for some Aries, maybe there are some harsh situations happening and or, emotional situations, mental situations. And they're saying, this is coming to an end. And if there is Aries out there that are at a loss, please reach out to change your situation. And other Aries, it's saying on a different note, because I look also and see the chakras, there is something new in the future, a new beginning. It's created specifically for you to go into right now. So you're specifically supposed to come out of this ending, and what the future holds. There's a little messenger up there. What the future holds, that'll be seen when it happens. Because right now it's just in the creative stages, right? And the thing that is most important here is what you had secured yourself to, because 45, 4 is securing yourself. 5 is letting that security go, right? So change is in place, and 45 equals 9. And 9 is the endings in God's hands, or the hands of the gods. In other words, it's reached its peak. It's supposed to come to an end. And something next will be absolutely next. That's for Aries. From Metatron. Okay, I'm going to put this together. And let's go on to, thank you, Metatron. Let's go on to Taurus. We're getting there. Let's go on to Taurus. Taurus, come on, baby. Open up for mama. Aha, we've got this right here. Find out what's inside of this beautiful package. Healing. I'm sorry about the focus. Healing with the angels. So, first for Virgo, what have we got to hear from Healing with the Angels for Virgo? Healing with the Angels for Virgo. Healing with the Angels for Virgo. There it is. Sometimes you have to be quiet to hear the message or receive the message. Body care. Okay. So I'll quickly look at this and see. So, what I see first in here, Virgo, is innocence and the youth of life, when majority of us, when we were in our youthful stages, had a very healthy body. It was resilient. It could handle lots. If there was something that happened to it, it healed fast. The harmony of youth. This is called homeostasis. And actually, it's ironic because homeostasis seems to be flying out of a lot of people's mouths these days, and a lot of media is speaking homeostasis right now. It's like a wave coming in. So Virgo, you are the healer, but sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. So this is saying body care. And I'm just going to quickly see if there's any keywords I might want to use. Let's see, where is it located here? I'll just quickly see. The angels urge you to care for your physical body. You are asked to eat healthful foods, to exercise regularly, and avoid toxins. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to read the big, huge thing. So basically, straightforward, Virgo. This is your time to heal you, take care of you, eat well, get some exercise, find a plan that works for you. Virgos love that anyway. They love, taking on a new healing regime for themselves. They honestly do. And majority of them do take care of themselves. This is saying to do it even more, or change up what you're doing, or add to what you're doing. And who have we got here? We've got Taurus that we're also reading for, and that one came. Music. Taurus and music. Okay, so the first thing I see here, Taurus, is this angel is, blowing the trumpet or horn or what have you. And so music to my ears is what I fear. I fear? Why did I say that? Interesting concept. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with that, why I said that. So Taurus, I feel like there's some Tauruses that possibly have been hearing things that are, making them weak in the knees, so to speak. And the fear aspect is, it's on one behalf, for some Tauruses, it's, you're not used to this. You're not used to the feelings that are coming from it. And that's typically okay because it's coming from an angelic source. But for other Tauruses, I get the other aspect because I had to jump on the fact that I said fear to begin with. And so for other Tauruses, I feel like you're listening to too much garbage, like, well, I won't say what now because I don't want to be chastised by anything or anybody. And I don't want to call out anything or anybody because everything's different for everyone. But if you feel overwhelmed after hearing things, then that is the source of your disdain. It's the source of your fear. If you find yourself not wanting to hear it, that's the source of your fear. Outside of that, for Taurus, I do want to say one more thing. This is saying to make yourself, like, not make yourself, to give of yourself, or to allow yourself to bring your word and your music forward, like what it is that you are here for, to say, do, and for those who are absolutely musical, absolutely, this is the gift of healing for you. So keep strong with your music and anything that is music to you. So the book says the angels guide you to immerse yourself in beautiful music. And like I said, music is anything that is lovely to your hearing or gives you goosebumps, Immerse yourself in beautiful music. Music lets your spirit soar above earthbound Oh my gosh, let me start that sentence again. Music lifts your spirit above earthbound concerns and elevates your thoughts to divine love. So, aside from the stuff you don't want to hear, turn it off or turn it down or shut it out, and do more of what you do love. And on that note, I give thanks to Healing with the Angels for Taurus and Virgo, and move to Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Little miracles. All right. Cute, cute, cute. Here we go. Gemini. Oh, neat. Okay. Gemini. First we'll do Virgos. That is it right there. Oh, look. 2. Virgo top, Gemini the other. So Virgo. Angels. Oh, I'm so sorry about the focus. Angels may have dried up. No, sorry. It's not angels. Wow, what is going on? Mercury must be retrograding soon. Tears may have dried up, but the heart, never. Aw, I'm sorry, Virgo. Aw, and that is by Marguerite de Valois. And there's, an angel picking a star, reaching for the stars, reaching for the moon, like that saying says. Oh, see, if I put it way far away, it sort of focuses. And so, yeah, Virgo, I do feel like you've been hurt, for sure, or slighted, or left out, or forgotten. I do feel that, for sure. And I do feel like you've cried so much, you've had so much of it that it's dried up, and you wonder where the tears are, and how come if you've got no more tears do you still feel that? And it's because the heart never dries up. So this is transition for you, Virgo. It's transition from all that was to all that is no longer needed. In other words, goodness is coming. Goodness is yours. Reach still, because, allow yourself to believe still, because it's still there, because your heart is still there. It's you, not the others. Don't wager your life feelings on what others have done to you or not done to you. Right? So that's a message for Virgo. And the other message that we have is, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to read it. When the most important things, and this is for Gemini, when the most important things in our life happen, we quite often do not know at the moment what is going on. This is cool. It's from C.S. Lewis. And I guess it's the same picture, maybe. So I'm still going to use that. So look at, but I'm going to see it differently for Gemini. Look at this. You're lighting up the stars. You're so spectacular right now, Gemini. You're lighting up the skies of stars. And you're putting a star in the darkness and the horizon that's rising in the dark night. Tonight's a super dark night because it's the dark moon. When the most important things in our life happen, so something very magnificent has taken place. And that could be a bad thing in your eyes at the moment too. Like for somebody I just heard, possibly you got pregnant recently. But we often do not know what to do. At the moment, we don't know what is going on. It could be any single thing. It could be the fact that you've graduated. It could be the fact that you're starting a new regime. It could be the fact that you've won something, or that, life is starting to get better for you, and that you've been accomplished. There's so many things for so many different Geminis that this could be. The bottom line here is these are little miracles. Right? What does it say on the... Little miracles. And it says open up the windows to your world, right? And so that's telling me, Gemini, that Okay, I'll read it one more time. When the most important things in our life happen, we quite often do not know at the moment what is going on. And that's okay. That means something new to you is going on. And it started from a miracle. It is a miracle. It's not in disguise. You've opened up the window. You see it now. You see it clearly. And even though we can't focus, there we go. You see it clearly, and it's the beginning of what will be for you. So on that note, blessed be for Gemini. Excited for you. And Virgo. And now we're going to do Cancer. I believe Angel Tarot. Cancer. So Virgo and Cancer with the Angel Tarot. Virgo first. Virgo, what does the Angel Tarot come to tell Virgo? What does the Angel Tarot come? Oh my. And it's telling you. Oh, it's the Virgo card, don't you know? The Hermit. I'm just going to look at it myself first. The Angel Raziel. Raziel is, okay, first of all, I'll just read it. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Ironically, this flew on the pillow section of the bed that this cloud is on. And the Hermit is all about someone in their home, right? And it's the number 9, which is Virgo, actually. And we are in the 9th month. And today is the dark moon, and it is the time that people quiet down. Animals, you'll see too, they quiet down. Everything, nature quiets down. Everything closes and goes to sleep. And when everything wakes, it's a brand new beginning of something entirely new. I'll read it again. So tonight or tomorrow morning, wherever you're at, whatever time it is, in due time, spend time in quiet meditation. So take some time to do yourself the favor of a quick meditation. And meditation doesn't have to be something, spectacular. And if it is, that's cool too. But meditation can simply be just sitting in a place where you're comfortable, or laying in a place where you're comfortable, and telling yourself, I'm going to close my eyes for a little short time and breathe and just relax. Sometimes that's the best meditation of all, is just simply being without having to do anything, say anything, feel anything, etc. Okay, and then it's spiritual teaching. So the Hermit does that, right? And so does Virgo. The Hermit is kind of like, I don't want to be rude, but a know-it-all. But they're not arrogantly a know-it-all. They just have a lot of information because they involve themselves with lots of different kinds of people, or lots of different kinds of situations. Virgos are lived. There's no doubt about it. And in respect of that, when any person goes through something, at the end of going through it, you often share it with another, like life itself. When you reach a certain age, majority of the people tend to make a child and then give all that they have known of how to live to their child to help them live, so on, so on, so on. Well, it's the same sort of scenario, right? It's the perpetual life cycle understanding. So this is definitely spiritual teaching. And so you're being called to be a spiritual teacher and self-discovery. And all teachers learn by their students, all of them. We all think that we go to school for those years, 12 or 13 years, whatever it is, and think that we get taught. But the truth is, we are on a continuum of teaching, and it goes both ways. What is taught out is also taught within. In other words, what your teacher teaches you is one thing. What you teach your teacher is about people. It's a completely other thing. So, wow, that's pretty spectacular for Virgo. Let's now pull one for Cancer. We got the Ten of Earth. I wish I could focus these. I'm going to read it first. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life. Oh my gosh, that's so excellent. That is excellent, Cancer. 10 of Earth, so that's fully, completely all around security, contentment. This is what the Archangel Choir brings you today. And, in this Virgo season, the Angel Tarot, it brings you fulfillment, completeness, connectedness, a group. It doesn't only talk about family as, mother, father, brother, sister, child. It also talks about wherever we find our family. I'm sorry about the focus. Wherever we find our family. And truth is, we find our family in everything we do. Even when we go into a bank to cash a check, if we do, that's our bank family. When they get to know you, there's exchange that's given, there's a commonality that's known. These things help you have a beautiful life. And this is basically telling you that regardless, everywhere, your environment is the 10 of Earth, the completion, the fulfillment, the absolution. And it's beautiful. That's Cancer. So Cancer is very well to do in the next, from this day forward. Okay, thank you for those messages. And we have one left, and that is Leo. And we have the Guardian Angels for Leo and Virgo. Aqua Aura. Okay, so we have the Guardian, and Moonstone. The Guardian Angels for Virgo first. What do the Guardian Angels have for Virgo today? Guardian Angels for Virgo. Oh, we've got some cards reversed, and that's okay. What do the Guardian... Oh, my goodness. Well, no, we can't take all those. Guardian Angels have... There, we can take that one. See how they hear you? The angels, oh, you can't take that? Okay, fine, I'll put it right in the box for you. Balance. Hang on, I'm going to read it up here. Because we have balance. I don't know if you can read that, but I'm going to read it up here. So let's see here. Difference is necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, and we have a dark moon tonight, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. Well, yeah, balance. The balance of nature, the balance of life. And for any Virgos on a downside, please know that this is saying the upside is on its way. The upside is commencing. And this is not someone who is on an upside. It's not saying that the downside is commencing, because this is a positive message. It's telling you that you've reached balance. You've already experienced and you've reached balance. And so that, in that respect, it's about saying, because this is the purple chakra, which is the crown chakra, it's about saying, and the third eye, right? It's about saying, yes, thank you, I get it now. This is the balance to what was, and now I'm ready to go forward. So that's very powerful. And then for Leo, let's see what the guardian angels come to tell. And that's a balancing guardian angel, by the way. Ooh, eternity. My goodness gracious. Okay. Gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. Oh my word. So I hear artistic ability right there, and not only artistic, but you're creating something. I hear creation. You're creating something that is going to remain in life, and it could be something, even a mental situation. It could be, an emotional change. It could be guiding people. It could be an actual art creation, but you're giving to the world and to yourself something that's going to last forever. You're leaving a legacy, and that doesn't mean you're passing. It means you have reached a pinnacle where you have been brought here to bring that to people and to yourself. Gently move your awareness from the external world. In other words, you need to recognize this inside of yourself, to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. So in other words, this is telling you to see how you connect with the universe at large. Like you connect with it. You're not disconnected. You have brought beautiful, eternity here. The world is completely different because of you. Eternity exists within you, and all that you do this day forward, too, is, the carrying on of the new you, of understanding that you are a part of this world that is important, and you have a lot that you gave and a lot that you give. Forever sparkling like a diamond, you are in essence, and a diamond takes a long time to become a diamond. You are in essence a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. That's incredibly beautiful, and telling you that your future is golden, like your future is fantastic. And it does just sort of say, adapt to your new understanding. And on that note, we are complete of all of our messages from the angels, and I bid all of you a very beautiful, harmonious day, this day, September 16th, 2020, when it's actually a pretty remarkable day. There are planetary alliance that is magnificent, that is for creation on a whole new level. As well, the sun and the moon are mating today, both of them in Virgo. Both the sun and the moon in Virgo. It's a rare day. There's incredible planetary alliance in the skies, and it's a dark moon. It's a time to prepare for what is about to commence, which looks spectacular and remarkable. So when things come in the near future that are trying, the first rule of thumb is to say, this is ending. I'm finishing this. something else requires me, and I'm going to go forward. I'm lifted, I'm carried, I'm supported, I'm rightfully alive. I'm here to be. And I have love, and people love me. On that note, I love you. Blessed be.